All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well in peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Mr. Brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson right here is going to be, as you can see on the screen, I don't know if this is AI or whatnot, but in my opinion, two beautiful women, two attractive women, right? But, everything that glitters isn't gold, which I might title this lesson that. But nonetheless, still, attractive women. But for, us brothers, we are not to, pursue women like this, man. All right. Because as you can see, I can tell that they have a social media presence, guys in their DMs, which breeds adultery, right? And they're sexually immoral right now. Okay, of course, the Lord can put the spirit on them to repent, come back, but I don't know. Okay, that's up to the Lord. But for now, it's just best to like Paul said, man. Those that had have wives would be like you have none at all, and even for certain brothers that don't have wives, it's not wise to try to heap a wife or heap multiple wives onto yourself, especially in this day and age, because we're at the time where the Lord is about to start judging his people. And right now, these women, the level of wickedness that they're at right now is it's at an all-time high. And you don't want a woman like this, or something along the lines of this. Like I said, these very attractive women in my eyes. This is what I like. I like all flavors, but I like this right here. Anyway, anyway, yeah, everything that glitters isn't gold, man. Because these women, right? These are the type of women that set you up. These are the type of women that had multiple rods in them. Okay, probably was on birth control, so ain't no telling how many men she let shoot the club up. You know what I'm saying? And they look good. But the thing is, we have the scriptures, okay, to show us and tell us, how to maneuver in this world. And if you look at these women too long, you will get enchanted. And I'm talking about beautiful women in general, or attractive women in general, because they don't have to be tens to be attractive. Everybody likes their own thing, but just going out. And I had to learn this, man. I had to learn to not be thirsty, man. Plainly put, to not be thirsty and not to just desire a woman for her beauty. Okay, we have these scriptures, but sometimes we really have to learn them, because we can easily recite them, but are we acting on them? And for a while, I can admit I wasn't acting on them, but now really am acting on them, because it's really in me, not on me. You get what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is, man. All right. So without further ado, I'm about to get some scriptures. Don't want to look at that too long. Don't want to look at that too long. Okay. Let's go to the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, one of my favorite chapters about, women. All right. Now I'm going to start at, let's see. Yeah. Verse 13 of Sirach 25. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. So, man, hey, these women are wicked. Okay. Especially the B-dub. All right. All of the women of the tribes they have a degree of wickedness to them, but the B-dub by far takes the cake. Okay. Like by far, but nonetheless, man, hey, a lot of brothers, I would say a lot of niggas that's in the world ended up dead behind women. Okay. In jail behind women, paying child support behind women, and caused themselves a whole world of heartache, because they didn't have any discipline, and they just saw that woman and she looked good on the outside and didn't even think about what she may bring. Okay. And what kind of trouble she may bring. And that's why we have these scriptures. And any affliction, but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge, but the revenge of enemies. Here it is, 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep house with a wicked woman. Okay. Now these women, we were talking about this a couple weeks ago in class, but these women with all of this enchantments and all of this makeup and BBLs and all of this stuff they dress themselves up with, okay, sometimes will make them look pretty decent, okay, but all that stuff, especially like the fake hair and the lashes, like the video I uploaded with I forgot his name, but he's it's a YouTuber, and he said he believes that weaves and eyelash extensions that they breed that they bring spirits, and it's definitely true. It's definitely true. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkeneth her countenance with darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. And brothers know, especially like before we got into this truth. You deal with women, even, first coming in the truth, I dealt with it, women that I dealt with, and, you make them mad or do something they don't like, and then their whole countenance changes. It's like a demon jumps on them, man. You don't want anything like that. The scriptures tell us what a woman, what type of woman we should be pursuing. And like I said earlier, really shouldn't be pursuing, but we have the scriptures for that. Okay, Paul said, if you're burning, go ahead and marry. All right. Or the Lord will send you a helpmeet, whatever the situation is. But if you're a single brother, especially right now, I wouldn't advise getting a woman, but that's just me speaking as a man. And, the apostles and the elders will tell you as well. All wickedness is but little. Slakia, her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly, So, hey, when you tell brothers and stuff about, your women problems and stuff like that, brothers like, damn, because they don't want you to go through it. All right. Verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. That's right. So, like the scriptures say, I think it's in the 26th chapter. It says the portion, a wicked woman is given unto a portion of a wicked man. Okay, basically what this was saying. So if you're wicked, okay, the Lord is gonna give you a wicked woman. And a lot of these niggas, they're going, like I said, going to jail, crashing out, shooting each other over a woman. And it's just one woman. Okay, there's billions of women on this earth, and how I gauge women now is totally different from when I gauged them in the world. All right, I look at how much weave she got on, how much makeup she got on. If she looked like she had too many partners. You know what I'm saying? And I automatically assume now it's safe to automatically assume that the majority, 99.9% of these women are not virgins, right? So that the stock plummets right there. You should want a virgin or one that has few body counts. Okay, one or even two. Two is too many. Yeah, as the climbing up a sandy way is the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. And that's it right there. That's the message. Okay, like I showed the women. Okay, earlier, beautiful women. Of course, I don't know if it's AI, but yeah, those are some dimes. But you got to think, man, and you automatically got to assume that they're wicked unless they show you otherwise, or unless the Lord throw you a bone, because the thing is, the Lord controls everything. He controls who comes into your life. So even if you're like, the best bet is to automatically assume that these women are evil. Okay. Salakia, hold on. This dog. Anyway, yeah, automatically assume that these women are wicked, man. And I have a rule that I picked up. If I see a fine woman like in a grocery store or something, I'll look real fast, look for a ring, of course, but I'll look real fast, but I won't stare at her. Okay. And if I in the first 5 seconds, if I don't say nothing to her or I don't get no eye contact, I'm not even gonna approach her. All right, they call it a dry approach. I don't do that no more. Okay, you got to show me that you interested. No ring on your finger. And the first thing I'm gonna ask is your name and are you single? All right. But women lie, so you never know. But anyway, it's best, man, just to stay away from these women, especially at the end. And we're coming into a time where Isaiah 4:1 is going to come to fruition. So just, chill out. Chill out, man, before you find yourself in a predicament that you don't want to be in, that you can't get out of. Sirach 9:8. Ooh. Dang. I'm going to start at 3. Sirach 9:3. Meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts. So these women have their ways, man. You mess with a woman like, say, look at Erykah Badu, right? Good singer, she a witch and everything, but look at what she did to these men that she messed with. Okay, multiple baby daddies, Common, Andre 3K, Andre 3000 of Outkast, and more. I think she actually had a fling with Jay Electronica, if I'm not mistaken. But look, that's 3 right there, and ain't no telling how many men she been with that's not famous, right? So most of these women are harlots, man, and it's best to just chuck it up like that. Charge it to the game, man. Okay, hey, the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is likened unto a beautiful woman, man. Okay, she's a virgin to you. All right, she's the best. She's the best woman, and wisdom actually created beautiful women. So it's best to go after wisdom, man. And wisdom is likened unto a woman, aka Sophia, Greek word for wisdom. Gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. See, there you go. So don't and this is to younger brothers, because I know older brothers are already seasoned and they done been through this and been experienced. But it's safe. It's best not to, you see a beautiful woman, don't just gawk at her, man. Because as much as you look at her and you see them hips swinging, that thing bouncing, that them breasts out, pretty face, you like, man, and you're gonna fall for attempts. But that's why we got to be more disciplined as men, okay? And women see that. Women, they can see the thirsty dude in the crowd. They can sense it. All right, they know when you're looking at them. They might not. They're inconspicuous with it, but they know. They know who the thirsty men are. And if you do want that woman, it's best to ignore her, and then she gonna come flocking for real. Verse 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance. Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof. So, we go out sometimes. We go to the bar and stuff like that. But, it's not good to go on a hunt. Like, that's how we used to do in the world. Okay. Hey, we're going to bag some bitches tonight. I'm trying to, get me 4, 5 numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's played out, because these women are evil as hell, man. And the Lord has warned us. And if we don't, take heed to it, man, we can be in a place where, we don't want to be at, man. Especially this late in the game. Verse 8, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So don't look too hard on these women, man. And if you do, like I said, I got a 5-second rule, man. Or I'll just glance real fast and if I'm not going to pursue her, there's no reason to keep looking on a woman, because you never know. Just as, Yahushua said, actually, let me get that. I think it's in Matthew. This might not be it, but hey, Yahushua said, if you, in your mind, all right, if you think about adultery, you committed it. You pretty much. So you never know. There it is right here. But I say unto you, Matthew 5:28. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her have committed adultery with her already in his heart. So you never know when a woman is single. That's what this is meaning. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you're looking at a woman and you thinking about taking her down, for lack of better words, you thinking about taking her down or whatnot. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But if she has a man or she's betrothed, engaged or have a boyfriend even, because we know sex is marriage. Then you're committing adultery. So it's good just to peek real fast. You see a ring, oh, Salakia. The Lord gives us the benefit of the doubt. But if we continue to just look at a woman and just we don't know if that woman is married. We don't know. So it's best to just don't look at them. All right, don't even look at them. Like the scriptures say, you get taken by their advances. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So there you go. All right. It's coming a time, man, to where, this thing is about to go down. All right. And the least of your worries should be women. All right. The majority of your worry, okay, should be seeking Sophia, okay, the wisdom, all right, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and getting yourself ready and prepared for these evil days to come, all right. But if thou married, thou hast not sinned. Slakia. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start up. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. So there you go. All right, some brothers, women have left them when they came into the truth. All right, and it's up to the Lord if He blesses you with another. But hey, it's best to just focus on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. And if thou married, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. None, nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. So no matter the situation, man, you can have a decent woman, but at the end of the day, all right, the Lord's words are not null and void. Okay, you can cash out on these, man. He put His word above His name, which means that He is not gonna have a tarnished reputation. All of these words are faithful and true, right? Yeah. Listen to Paul, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they had wives be as though they had none, and though they that weep as though they rejoice not. Slakia, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. But I will have you without carefulness, that he that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. So if you don't have a burden of having a woman, you're only going to concentrate on the Lord. And like I said, man, if you concentrate on the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart if it be His will. Okay, like, so it's no pressure on the money with these women, man. And this is to brothers, younger brothers that are burning. Hey, it's other avenues, man. Hey, get a harlot, whatever, man. But it's best to have discipline and to abstain from these women, especially these day and age. But he that marrieth care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. So yeah, man, that can be a real big stumbling block if you don't have the spirit to be able to balance it out. Okay, the Lord knows our hearts, and He's not gonna set the elect up. So certain of our brothers do have women, but at the same time, we don't let them hinder us from the work. Lord willing, they're helpmeets. And yeah, and we're gonna keep on pushing, man. All right. I got one more. I didn't want to make this too long. This is First Ezra, chapter 4, and verse 26. Yea, many there be that have ran out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many have also perished, have erred and sinned for women. So there you go. And that's what I was saying earlier in the video, that, a lot of these men, they're either behind bars, in debt, child support or whatnot, or 6 feet under in a pine box in the ground because of a woman, man. All right. So it's best to just focus on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. know that the kingdom is coming and you're going to have your heart's desire. You're going to have more than you can even imagine. Okay. And that's going to be forever. And they're going to be yours. They're not going to be touched. They're not going to be defiled. They're going to be perfect. So it's best to just wait on that, especially at this day and age, man, especially at this time. So I'm going to end it with that. Lord willing, it was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wahagwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and peace, love. Salutations and blessings to the Lord's elect. Till next time, shalom.